Hi, welcome to my channel. So I'm doing a longer format video because I think this is really important. So the title is From the Darkness into the Light, and if it helps one person, I don't care if I only have one view. I really don't. The reason I've used that title is because obviously it's been documented by me on my channel about the mental issues I've been having, and also very dark thoughts, and also medical issues I'm having over the first few weeks of this year. But I wanted to bring out something positive. It's not a go-do video. It is my experience in life at my age, and it is positive. So here we go. So, we are totally influenced by other people's opinions. Is this wrong? I believe it is. Because you go to work, somebody tells you to do something, they tell you to do it faster than what you used to do it, and it causes you stress. And stress is something we don't deal with very well, because we go along with it and we think it's normality. It is not. If you can only lift 5 boxes, and you've only been able to lift 5 boxes, and your boss goes, can you lift 15 boxes? It's their issue, not yours. If you go ahead and try and lift 15 boxes, and then it'll become 20 boxes because they want 20 boxes. The reason I'm using boxes is quite an easy scenario of 1 box is worth £1. 5 boxes, £5. But they get greedy. They want £15. They want £20, but they're not willing to have the same amount of people lifting their boxes. That is called greed. And greed is very common in the world today. Greed is stemmed from wanting things that you don't really need. Money. Right? You have to have a base amount of money in life. But it doesn't mean that you need to have a lot of money. You play the lotto. You play the lotto because you want to win more money. But will it bring you happiness? No, it will not. It may give you the things that you want in life, a bit of ease in life, which is fine. But will it bring you happiness? No, because the stress what will go along with it will be 10 times what you were when you have your base life. This is what I believe. This is my experience in life. So, if you have a difference of opinion and you really believe in it, no one has the right to tell you, actually that's wrong. In my scenario, I've been in and out of hospital over the last few days, quite extensively, looking around at people in my surroundings who are holding on to the negative side of things happening to them. Not one thing are they thinking. They're not holding on to that one bit of positivity, or one thing they like, or family, to keep them go through it. You know, I've been a failure on many scores, both financially, emotionally, life. But I've learned through my experience that if you hold on to one bright light and don't change it, don't change the colour, don't change the brightness, you keep it steady to what you want it to be, and no one has a right to change your mind. Now you might think this video is a bit condescending or opinionated or preaching, but I'm not. You are your own human being, as I am my own human being. So if I say to myself, right, I'm feeling down, I know that the next week is going to be the hardest week for me, because it's going to be very painful. But I made the decision not to have an operation. Not because I'm stubborn, well, I am stubborn, but not because I was trying to beat the system or beat authority. I wanted to do it my way. If my way doesn't work, I'll go their way, and I've told them that. But I want the opportunity to try my way. My opinions have changed quite a bit in the last week, to be honest. I was a very down, not type of person who particularly wanted to be on this planet, to be honest. And that's not been me all my life. My life has always been, I try to make people laugh, happy, and feel like life's worth it. And that's the person I am. I love writing, I love drawing, I love colouring. But when you get people who go, that's rubbish, you can't have that opinion, you can't do that, you believe it. And this is wrong. Absolutely. You don't need to be rich, you don't need to be intelligent, you don't have to have the highest IQ. You could just be you. And you is unique, no matter what you do. If you help yourself, you help others without even trying. You don't need high qualifications. You don't need to be a professor. Even on YouTube, you've got people telling you how to make better YouTube videos, how to design them, what to put in them, how to get more views, how to get more subscribers. Yeah, because they've hit a notch of knowing how to make money, how to create content, but they've lost the soul of what they started off. You look at people who collect things. I've done it. I put my hand up to it. It financially has destroyed me, and still is. But if you're not willing to learn from your mistakes, you're not really willing to be you, you're never going to be happy, because you'll have hordes of stuff. You would have stuff in basements and still go out looking for more and justify it by saying, oh, I'm going to sell off 50% of my collection, 70% of my collection. Well, unless you use that funds for something that's going to make you feel good. You know, we've all got a brain. You're never going to be happy. You might think you are, but you're not, because you're relying on other people to say, oh, look at me, I've got an amazing statue collection. Oh, look at me, I've got a great toy collection. But, you know, does it? Where do you stop? What I'm saying is, it may make you happy in the long run to have thousands of stuff, thousands of pounds, thousands of money, thousands of statues, thousands of collectibles. But if you don't walk in there and go, God, that's there in your heart, you're just going to see it as stuff. And I see it all over YouTube. Should I buy this grail? Should I collect this? It's something I've always wanted. I see that all the time. It's not. You're just justifying getting it. And you lose the foundation, what started you off in the first place. I know I'm waffling on. I don't care if no one watches this. It's just me. So like, my channel is based on me talking. Me communicating with people through live streams all over the world. Did they like it for my content? Probably not. Did they watch my 2,300 odd videos? Probably not. They seem to like me sitting there talking about things that they enjoy, what I enjoy, and it's like meeting up in the pub and having a drink or whatever social environment you're in. You don't need to be selling yourself all the time. You just need to be you. You don't need to listen to advice, because I'll tell you now, 99% of people don't listen to advice. But the only advice you need is from yourself. And if you have that, you can achieve anything. Don't let people put you down. Don't go to a dark place because you think that's the only way out. And I admit it, I am in a dark place. It's going to take me ages to get out of it. But it doesn't mean there's no light at the end of the tunnel. All I'm saying is, don't give in to greed. Don't give in to stress. Stress will kill you. Just be honest with yourself. Believe in yourself, no matter where you are. You only have one life. And I have changed my attitude a big time in this last week. Believe me. And all I'm saying, the only reason I'm doing this video is it's me. Me talking on a camera. You might not want to talk on a camera. You know. But don't believe you've got to live by peer pressure. I know when I go back to work that I will change my attitude. My attitude is I can only do what I can do. But they put you under pressure. No matter what job you got, there is stress. No matter what job you do. Even if you love that job, there's always stress. But it's how you control it. Stress is important. Take advice if you need it. But don't think that's the law. Don't think that's the end. So, as I say, if I only have one person who watches this video, I'll be happy with that. If honestly, just be yourself. You're the camera. You control what you do in life, no one else. So I thought I'd put that on. I want something positive out there. Positive is a good word, but when it's filled with loads of stupid words around it, it loses what it is. It's alright to say no in the world. You don't have to say yes to everything. You don't have to prove to anyone. My strength is my communication with people. If people give me hate, I don't care. It's their issue, not mine. And that's the way I believe everyone should be. Anyway, I hope someone's taken something good out of this. If not, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm a human being. I will go on making mistakes. I will go on feeling low. I will go on feeling high. But I won't stop being me. Take care now. Love you all.